Problems I see from people who are just getting started out is that they'll put information directly in their code that actually shouldn't be there. So for example, if they are working with databases or accessing an API and have a secret key, then they'll have their passwords or secret keys directly in their Python script. Now the problem with that is that if you are working with a team of people or pushing your code to a repository of some kind, then anyone who can see that code will also have access to that secret information. So if you have that information saved in environment variables, then you'll still be able to share your code, but with your secret information saved on your local machine. So let's see how we can do this. So I have a script open here with some fake credentials, and we can see that we have a fake database user and a fake database password. Now this could also be a secret API key or any information that you don't want to share with everyone who has access to the code. So let's move these to environment variables. Now setting environment variables is done differently on Windows and Linux machines, and in this tutorial we'll be covering how to do this on Windows, but if you're on a Mac or a Linux machine, then I have a separate video on how to do this on those operating systems as well, and I'll leave a link to that in the description section below if anyone has a need for that. But if you're on Windows, then we can set environment variables by navigating to the Windows icon in the bottom left and clicking on that. Now we need to open up the control panel. So I'm just going to search for that and then open up the control panel. And from within here, we need to open up System and Security and then navigate to System. And then within System in the left over here, we need to go to Advanced System Settings. And then within this menu in the bottom right, there is an environment variables button. So if you click on that, now within here, we can add new user variables or new system variables. Now for our purposes, user variables are going to be fine. So we can add to those. So we can add to those by clicking this new button here. And now we can add our variables. So we had a database user and a database password. So I'll just type in all caps DB user. Now it doesn't have to be all caps, but I like to have mine set as all caps. So now I'll go back to the script here and I'll grab that DB user value and then paste that into our variable value and click OK. And now let's also make the DB password. So I'll do DB underscore pass. And we will set that equal to the password from our script. So I will copy that and paste that in and click OK. And now you want to click OK down here at the bottom to save that. And now after you've saved those, you might need to restart your IDE or your editor to get those changes to take effect. So I'm in Sublime Text here, so I'm going to close this down and then open this back up. And now we can access our environment variables. So to access these, we're going to need to import the OS module. So you can do that with import OS. Now we can access these variables by saying os.environ. Now this is a dictionary, so we can access the keys of that dictionary just by using the get method and then pass in the key that we want to access. So we set this equal to DB user. And now let's also do this for the password. So I'll copy that line there and paste this in here. And that was DB underscore pass. So let's save that. And now if we run that, then we can see that we got the values that we set in our environment variables without them actually being hard-coded into our script. So that's going to be a lot better for us since we no longer have to worry about our passwords or secret information being added to our source code. So if you send someone this source code, all they are going to see is this information right here. Okay, so I think that's going to do it for this video. Like I said, this is just a quick video addressing a problem that I see amongst people who are just getting started out. But hopefully now, if you've run into this, then you'll know how to get around that. But if you do have any questions, then feel free to ask in the comment section below, and I will do my best to answer those. And if you enjoy these tutorials and would like to support them, then there are several ways you can do that. The easiest way is to simply like the video and give it a thumbs up. And also, it's a huge help to share these videos with anyone who you think would find them useful. And if you have the means, you can contribute through Patreon, and there's a link to that page in the description section below. Be sure to subscribe for future videos, and thank you all for watching.